Welcome to the Teacher Tech Tip. Technology tips for success in 5 minutes or less. For today's Teacher Tech Tip, I'm going to talk about what I like to call crunching Chromebook tabs. And what I mean by that is you can move tabs around and have them split the screen. This is exclusively for a Chromebook. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to talk about how you can grab a hold of a tab, pull it away from your Chrome browser, and you can drag it clear to the left-hand side, and it will be a smaller version of it. And then you have a large version of the other page. This allows you to read a web page and maybe take notes, or vice versa, however you want to do it. If I grab a hold of this tab again, and I drag it up with my Chrome browser, it pieces them back together. Now, one thing I like to use is I like to use Google Keep, and I'm going to pull up Google Keep right here, and it is a Chrome app, but I'm going to grab a hold of it. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make it smaller, and so I'm going to do the smaller button right like so. This allows me to resize it however I want. I can make it larger or smaller however I please. Now, what I could do is I can grab a hold of it and slam it over to the left-hand side, and now I have my Google Keep notes over here, and I have my websites over here that I'm reading. Okay, but I also like to use Google Hangouts. And so I'm going to grab a hold of Google Hangouts here, and it goes full screen. I know it doesn't look full screen, but it is, because anything to the right of my Google Keep right now is considered full screen. I'm going to make it a little smaller. Again, you can resize your Google Hangouts. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same. I'm going to slam it over here on the left-hand side like so. And you'll notice that Google Keep went down to the bottom. So now I have this one here with my Google Hangouts, and then I have this one here with my Google Keep, but you can't see it. If I click on it, what it actually does is it'll actually replace my Google Hangouts tab, and I can switch between them like so. So that way I can use either one, and they stay there on the left-hand side, and I can keep working on whatever I'm working on in my Chrome browser. Now, what's also interesting, if you're a quick key kind of person, you can use Alt-Tab to switch between different programs, and when I hit Alt-Tab, it'll go complete full screen, bring Hangouts back up, or bring Keep up, and it'll cycle between those if I want to switch between them in that fashion. Okay, so that's a little bit about what I like to call crunching Chromebook tabs. Welcome to the Teacher Tech Tip. Technology tips for success in 5 minutes or less.